Good morning, students of Class 6. So, we have completed our review program and back to our routine. Happy to see your response in review program. Thank you. And from today, we are going to start our new lessons. We are going to see your next prose, that is prose 2 from Honeysuckle, that is how the dog found himself a new master. It is quite interesting and again a beautiful story given to you. It is all about how the dog found himself a new master. Usually, we feel that dogs are very friendly and a faithful animal. This lesson is about how a dog finds his master. Dogs were the first animals tamed by humans, perhaps 20,000 years ago. Earlier, they were wild animals. Dogs were wild animals. Dog became a domesticated animal by human. So, that is the beauty of human, right? We can domesticate anything. Will you agree with me? Tamed dogs were brought from Asia to the New World 5,000 or more years ago. Dogs were first used for hunting. My dear children, you are young and you must have come across many animals in your surroundings. You must be seeing that how animals help us. Now, students, I like to ask you a question. Can you name some animals that help us? Animals like dogs, cow, buffalo, horse, donkey, everything, right? They are domestic animals. Can we move into the story now? How the dog found himself a new master. Introduction. The dog and the wolf are closely related. What is the meaning of closely related? They belong to the same species. They belong to the same family. Can you understand? You may also know over the centuries, human beings have domesticated and tamed wild animals. Yes, of course, the wild animals has been trained and changed as domestic animals. Here is a story about how the dog became a tame animal. How the dog found himself a new master. The title itself tells you that how a dog finds his master. Dogs were once their own masters and lived the way wolves do in freedom. How do the wolves live? Wolves have their own life, right? The wild animals live their own life, they have their own freedom. Wolves are wild animals. Similarly, earlier dogs were also lived in their own freedom. But this dog was ill pleased with his way of life. He is not happy with the life he led. So he thought of a new idea. The dog was sick and tired of wandering about by himself for food. Have you seen dogs in the street? They wander here and there for food. The dog felt very tired, always roaming here and there in search of food. The dog was sick because of the lack of food. He was roaming here and there, he felt very tired. Now he is sick. So he was fed up with his life. He was not happy. He was always worried about the wild animals because there will be many wild animals in the jungle, right? This dog was always frightened of those who were stronger than him. So he was worried about his life because usually he used to wander for food in jungle and he also afraid of stronger animals. He is not at all happy with his life. Finally, he got an idea. What is his idea? The dog thought that he can't always roam for food and save himself from the wild animals. Instead of that, he decided to find out a strongest animal on the earth who's not afraid of anyone. He decided to become the servant of that strongest animal so that he will be safe and he can lead a happy life. This was this dog's idea. How is this idea? Very good, right? He will be on the safer side, of course. Now he had a question. Who is very strong in the world and whom to select as his master? He is in a dilemma now. Now he has to find out the strongest animal. So he walked and walked, searched for that animal. At last, he found his kinsman. Who is a kinsman? Kinsman is nothing but the relative or who belong to same species or same family. At last, he found a big wolf. Wolf is the kinsman of the dog. Have you seen wolf and dog? They look similar. They belong to same family. Have you seen? The wolf was very strong and he was fierce. How is the wolf? Wolf was very big, strong, and very violent. That is fierce. The wolf asked the dog, "Where are you going?" Dog replied that, "I am looking for someone to take up service with. Would you like to be my master?" What did the dog said? The dog said that it is looking for a master and he like to serve him. The dog then asked the wolf, "Will you be my master?" What is the wolf replied? The wolf replied, "Why not? I'll be your master." So the wolf agreed to be the master of the dog. The dog was very happy because he wanted a strongest person to be his master. The wolf is very strong and violent. So both started to walk together. They walked and walked for a long time in the jungle. Suddenly, the wolf lifted his nose. Have you seen the animals used to lift its nose while smelling something? Have you seen that? Same way, the wolf lifted his nose and smelled some danger. And it moved quickly off the path and went into the bushes to hide himself. The dog was surprised. He doesn't know why this wolf is doing all these actions. The dog doesn't know why this wolf is doing like this. All of the sudden, the dog is able to make out that his master is frightened of something. So he asked the wolf, "What's come over you, master? What has frightened you so? What happened to you? Why are you so frightened?" The wolf replied, "Can't you see there? There is a bear. He might eat up both of us." That is, can't you see the bear? It is very strong and it will kill both of us. Have you seen a bear? How it looks like? It is very huge. It is very violent, right? So the dog and the wolf is afraid of the bear now. Already the dog wanted the strongest person on the earth to be his master, right? Now on seeing the reaction of the wolf, the dog thought that the bear is the strongest creature on the earth. Now the wolf is scared of the bear. The dog decided to change his decision. Yes, the wolf is not the strongest animal on the earth. So he cannot serve him. So he cannot be my master. So he just left the wolf and joined the bear. So he asked the bear, to be his master. Bear agreed to it and both walked together. They walked for some time, and the bear told the dog, "Let us go and find a herd of cows." So let us move and find a group of cows. The bear told to the dog, "I will kill a cow. Then we can both eat our fill." So today we are going to stop the lesson till this, and the next half will be continued in your part 2. Can you understand? Now take your honeysuckle book, page number 17. How the dog found himself a new master. So now I am going to read the content. Have a pencil with you, underline some difficult words which you can't understand, and find out the meaning from the dictionary. Can you understand? Can we read the content now? How the dog found himself a new master. Dogs were once their own masters and lived the way wolves do in freedom, until a dog was born who was ill pleased with his way of life. He was sick and tired of wandering about by himself, looking for food and being frightened of those who were stronger than he. He thought it over and decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on earth. And he set out to find such a master. He walked and he met a kinsman of his, a big wolf who was as strong as he was fierce. "Where are you going, dog?" the wolf asked. "I am looking for someone to take up service with. Would you like to be my master, wolf?" "I don't see why not," the wolf said. And this agreed upon, the two of them went on together. They walked, and all of a sudden the wolf lifted his nose, sniffed, dragged quickly off the path and into the bushes, and crept deeper into the forest. The dog was much surprised. "What's come over you, master?" he asked. "What has frightened you so? Can't you see there is a bear over there, and he might eat up both of us, you and me?" Seeing that the bear was stronger than the wolf, the dog decided to take up service with him, and he left the wolf and asked the bear to be his master. The bear agreed to this readily and said, "Let us go and find a herd of cows. I will kill a cow and then we can both eat our fill." Read the content once or twice. Okay? Then what you're going to do is take your English homework note, and you can see in the image there are 6 questions, right? You're going to find out the answers for these questions from the book. Okay? Take your English homework note, take a fresh page, write the heading, okay, in black, and question in black, and answers in blue. Okay? Find out the answers from the book. You can write your own answer, but not more than 2 lines. Can you understand? So read the content and answer all the 6 questions. Can you understand? Write neatly. Thank you.